Jillian Mahen here alongside Tom Dienhart. Wisconsin and Purdue facing off this weekend, and Wisconsin really in control of their own destiny here in the West. The secret is they can't get too caught up in what appears to be the easier side of their schedule.
Exactly right. They really navigated the difficult part of their schedule already. But again, you never want to overlook Purdue, even though the Boilermakers are struggling. But I tell you what, Wisconsin's playing very well, Jillian. Last week, 363 yards rushing. It was like a vintage Barry Alvarez coach Badger team. Two backs went for over 100 yards rushing. Corey Clement, 4 100-yard games in his last 5. This guy's really gaining momentum. When they're running the football like this, even I can play quarterback for the Badgers. And again, the defense totally stuffed Illinois last week. 3 points, 200 yards of offense. So again, Wisconsin's coming to West Lafayette with a lot of momentum.
Yeah, when I talked to Corey Clement after the Northwestern game, he said he's suddenly started to realize this is his senior season. He's got to really show that he's here to play and really soak up all these last moments. Now, Purdue, on the other hand, as you mentioned, struggling. What do they need to do to cause a huge upset in the Big Ten?
It's been the same story every week for Purdue. They can't run the football, they can't stop the run, and they're turning the ball over way too much. So they've got to give themselves a chance by, number one, just not turning the ball over, and number two, trying to run the football to keep it away from Wisconsin's offense. Going to be tough. The one thing Purdue does have going for it is still David Blau, the quarterback. I know he throws a lot of picks. He has 16 on the year. That's the most in the nation. But again, he can give them some playmaking ability down the field. He leads the Big Ten in passing yards, almost 300 per game. So again, if he can hit some of those passes downfield, maybe Markell Jones and those Boilermaker running backs will get going.
Yeah, he has kind of the best of both worlds. The most interceptions, but also he's ranked in the top 20 in passing yards in the nation. Yeah. So really, it just depends on which one you're going to get on that day. Tom, thank you so much. For more Purdue news, highlights, and analysis, head to btn.com/Boilermakers. And for more Wisconsin news, highlights, and analysis, head to btn.com/Badgers.